Right, hello and welcome back to another video. Today back with another match preview. This time it's Birmingham City versus Swansea City in the Sky Bet Championship 7:45 p.m. kickoff away at St Andrews this Tuesday night. But before we get into our part, we're going to hand you over to a Birmingham City content creator who's featured on our channel many times before. His name's James. His channel is called Keep Right on TV, so we're going to hand it over to him to give you his thoughts ahead of the game.
Hello guys, thanks for having me on. So, Birmingham City take on the Swansea City. I think it's going to be a really difficult game for you. I think Swansea City find it really difficult to get anything at St Andrews. Well, the last couple of visits anyway. We're having a brilliant season. We've got the best defensive record in the Championship, I believe. If not one of the best. And we've got players like Hannibal, Chong. Our centre-backs are doing brilliant this season. You're going to find it really hard to break us down. And we can actually go above you with a win. So I'm going to go with 1-0 Blues. And yeah, thanks for having me on.
Obviously, a massive thanks to James for featuring on our channel. As I said, he has been on our channel many times before. His link will be down in the description. So yeah, go and subscribe to him. He does some great Birmingham City content. So yeah, cheers for coming on. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game, Birmingham. Obviously, we are off the back of, no wins in our last three. Obviously, a 1-0 draw with Bristol. And then a 1-0 defeat away to Preston and a 2-2 draw against Wigan. So yeah, we need to bounce back, and I think those, no wins in three has pushed us down to 9th, where if we won all three, which is quite unlikely, but if we won all three, we'd probably be in the top two actually. But yeah, things don't always go your way in football, but this is going to be a tough game. Birmingham, they've picked up a bit of form. They didn't have the best starts in the season, but recently they're starting to pick up some results, and I think they're going to offer us a very tough game, especially away from home on a Tuesday night. But hopefully, we can try and get a result here and hopefully see ourselves back up the table before the World Cup break. But yeah, what's your thoughts going into this game?
It's a difficult one to predict because I think I've always liked Birmingham as a team. I think they are very, very good. I think they've got a good squad. I think they have a good squad of players, a lot of experience in there, a lot of young talent in there as well. And we always tend to concede first, especially that's what's happened in the last three games. And then the second half we tend to try and push on in games, try and get some late goals, but it never really seems to happen. And yeah, obviously the last two games you have missed, and I'm pretty sure you're probably glad you've missed them as well because they haven't been great games to watch. That Preston one especially wasn't a good night at all. But yeah. Birmingham, they offer a massive threat going forward, and I just don't know if I don't know if we can win this game. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Obviously, it's been I think we've had four away games and one home game in the last 5 games. So it's a lot to fit in. But yeah, we've got 2 games left, obviously, until the international break, until the World Cup starts, which I'm really looking forward to. And yeah, it's not going to be an easy game.
Yeah, and then now on to the injury news then to start off with for Birmingham. We'll give you the Birmingham injury news to start with.
Well, yeah, luckily enough for Birmingham, they have no injuries at this moment in time, so they have a fully fit squad to choose from on Tuesday night.
Yeah, and then as for Swans then, so we've only got 2 players out. Firstly, Joe Allen, obviously, hopefully he'll be available for the World Cup, but I think, it's a bit of a risk trying to play him, so yeah, he won't be playing. And secondly, Liam Walsh, which is obviously a long term. But now going on to the key players then. So the Birmingham players I've picked then as key threats. So first one I've gone with Hannibal Mabry, obviously on loan from Manchester United. Secondly, I'll go with Tahith Chong, obviously permanent now from Manchester United. And thirdly, I'm going to go Joe Bellingham, obviously the younger brother of superstar Jude Bellingham, really. But yeah, would you add anyone else?
Yeah, I'm going for 3 players. First one I'll go for Juninho Bakuna. I think he's a great player. I think him and Bellingham in that midfield, I think that'd be a tremendous partnership. So yeah, I'm going for him as well, my first one. And then the other 2 players, I'm going to go for 2 strikers. Obviously Troy Deeney, we obviously all know what he's like. He offers that massive threat up front. Scored against us last season when I went to St Andrews last season when we lost 2-1. I remember he scored in that game. And he's a great player for Watford, a great servant there. And I'm sure for Birmingham, he's going to be a crucial player, especially this season for them. And I'm going to go for Scott Hogan as well, a player who goes a bit unrecognised at times. I think he's got quite a few goals this season for Birmingham at very crucial points in their season. And I think Scott Hogan is a very underrated player. So I'm going for those 3 players.
Yeah, and then now on to Swansea key players. And so if there's any Birmingham fans watching this, these are the players that I think you need to look out for. Number one, Joel Pirro. I keep giving him the benefit of the doubt, and he has, he's got a goal now, so that's 5 for the season. He's our top scorer. He's not even got a quarter of the goals he got last season, but I think that'll come in time. Secondly, Ryan Manning. I think we have missed him when he was out in that suspension, injury. Sorry, not suspension, but obviously he's back now, and I think we're playing better with him in the team. And thirdly, Matt Grimes. Enough said. Saturday just shows how much of a miss he was. But yeah, would you add anyone else?
I'll add 2 players. Obviously, first one of our own, Ollie Cooper. I think week in, week out, he just shows his quality. I thought against Wigan the other day, I thought he was very, very good. And he still proves to us why he's still one of our better players. So I'm going for him as my number 1. Number 2, a surprising one, I'm going to go for Armstrong Okaflex. I think, he started against Wigan. I thought he was our best player. I thought he was absolutely superb. I surprised when mine took him off, to be honest, because I thought he was one of our better players. So I thought realistically you should have probably kept him on because his attacking threat going forwards. I can tell it would scare a lot of defenders. So I'm going for him and Ollie Cooper, and I'm going to keep it as those 2 just for now.
Yeah, and then now going on to the team lineup, I'm going to go then. So in goals, I'm going to go Stephen Bender. Left wing back, Ryan Manning. Right wing back, I'm going to go with Armstrong Okaflex. A back 3 of Ben Cabango, Harry Darling, and Nathan Wood. 2 holding midfield does obviously Matt Grimes, without a shadow of a doubt, gets back into the team alongside Jay Fulton. And then 2 attacking midfielders, Ollie Cooper and Joel Pirro, with Michael Obafemi leading the line up front. But what's your lineup?
Well, there's only one change I'm going to make to that lineup, and that's going to be bringing in Cal Norton for Nathan Wood. I'm going to bring in Cal Norton just because I think we need that experience. Obviously, Birmingham, they have a lot of experience up top, like Troy Deeney, as I said earlier. So I feel like we need someone like Norton to try and mark him really well in the game. So I'm going for Norton in defence instead of Nathan Wood, but that's the only change I'd make.
Yeah, and then lastly on to score prediction then. I think we need to win this game, but it is going to be tough. I'm going to say Birmingham City 0, Swansea City 1. I'm not too confident, but, games like this we need to win. So, yeah, Birmingham City 0, Swansea City 1, Armstrong Okaflex. But, yeah, what's your prediction?
That's a very controversial opinion there, but I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, sit on the fence, going to try and be a little bit more realistic, especially with our recent form. So I'm going for a 1-1 draw. I think Michael Obafemi will score against them, just like he did last season away from home. And I'll go for, I think, it's just be typical. Troy Deeney score for Birmingham. He's obviously a massive threat up front, and I think he will score.
Yeah, obviously a massive thanks for watching this. We'll be back tomorrow for a matchday vlog. Unfortunately, Luke won't be going, as obviously it was meant to be on a weekend, but obviously it got rearranged due to the Queen's funeral, so it's now been moved to a Tuesday and he's got college. So unfortunately he won't be able to attend.
Unfortunately, I got for that first, but it is what it is in life. College is important for me at this moment in time, so I just have to get that done with now.
Yeah, but I will be going to the game. I'm actually back from Benidorm, hence the usual surroundings. I did actually get back today at time of recording on the Sunday. But obviously you'll see this on the Monday. But yeah, I got back about 2 hours ago. So yeah, I will be going to the game. Unfortunately, Luke can't, but he will be featuring it just like I did for Preston and Wigan. So I think this will probably be the first time in God knows how long where there's been 3 games in a row, which either one of us hasn't been able to attend. So yeah, 3 games in a row now where we haven't been able to go to a game together. But obviously there will be a matchday vlog. I'll vlog it just like Luke did for Preston and Wigan, and he'll feature in it just like I did. So yeah, obviously a massive thanks for watching this, and stay tuned for tomorrow.